And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. For those that are just seeing my face for the first time, my name remains Real Strat. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this amazing channel. So guys, on this channel we talk about basically everything that I feel like talking about, and I always love to hear your thoughts on the said topic. Okay, so without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure, baby girl. I'm sure you guys heard this song a lot of times. I was so tired of hearing it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Anyway, so that December is all gone, and for those that haven't seen my last video, I talked about the pressures of the December on immigrants in diaspora, and today actually our topic is just going to be about the candle spirit in January for a lot of people. So January is here, and everywhere I look it's now all about vision boards, goals. So people are talking about all your stocks, the stocks you should buy, this and that. Everyone's talking about dreaming big, especially that vision board thing. It's all about like goals to set for the year, the vision board. People are talking about their vision board of last year, and they're like, oh, this is what I want to do. And like people are like trying to compare like all the things that they are set out to do last year on their vision board, and they are saying, okay, it has come to fruition, and they're talking about it. And everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, it's all about goal setting, vision board, your stock, the stock market, the stocks to buy. I'm like, we just left January. I mean, we just left December. I am not even finished. I just survived. I just literally survived December, and we are here talking about goal setting, and we are here talking about stocks to buy and whatnot and whatnot. Don't get me wrong; these are all good things. Having a vision board is a good thing. Setting your goals for the year, how you want the year to go for you, they are all good things. However, there's a very thin line between these things and pressure.
Love the whole concept of New Year, but I find it extremely overwhelming, and I feel like we have this pressure to start everything from today. It's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming, and I love the New Year so much, but it's definitely comes with so much pressure. So be gentle with yourself.
That pressure, even if it's subtle, can weigh heavily on African immigrants like me, who are balancing not only their work but family, culture, and the constant feeling of always proving themselves.
Here's why setting big goals this year could be really harmful. There's a lot of pressure this time of year to start strong, to go all in, to go hard or go home. And on the surface, it sounds motivating, it sounds disciplined and like a lot of commitment. But for a lot of people, it becomes exhausting very quickly. What we often see happen is this. We set very high standards for ourselves, and we create these big expectations. We plan new routines, have new goals, create new rules. And when we don't end up following through perfectly, which is also very human, we turn on ourselves. We assume that we're the problem and that we must lack willpower or discipline or motivation. We then think we just don't have what it takes to achieve our dreams. But this isn't what's going on. The real issue is that starting strong creates unrealistic expectations. They're not sustainable. If we haven't done anything quite like this before, we can't expect to run headfirst into the 1st of January and meet this standard. By trying to do so, we're overriding where we actually are, our energy, our capacity, where we currently are in life, all in favour of an ideal version of ourselves. And this creates tension from the very beginning. When change starts from pressure, it tends to rely and fuel self-criticism, and that is incredibly tiring. So if you end up wondering why you haven't been able to stick to your resolutions, just know that you're not lazy. You're just starting a bit too far away from yourself. Going steady might not seem impressive because it's not dramatic, but it's honest. And honesty to yourself is usually what allows things to last.
So one might ask, what does a candle spirit really mean? For me, the candle spirit actually isn't about the hustle culture. It's not about the most aesthetic pleasing vision board that we see every day. It's not about those, flashy Instagram posts or social media posts. And definitely it's not about telling everybody that you're doing better than them. The candle spirit It's about those small, consistent, intentional actions that we take. Now, it's basically about, those everyday tasks that you do every day consistently, no matter how tiny they are. It's about saying no to things that drain your energy. It's about protecting your time, your peace, and your mental space. It's also about celebrating, the things that you have done, the things that you have achieved, those tiny things that you have achieved, no matter how small they are, and not, comparing yourself with anybody. I think this is very important, especially for African immigrants. I don't know if you know this phrase, better pass my neighbor. This African phrase, I better pass my neighbor. And I think that phrase is mostly used for generator. There's a generator in Nigeria. I'm going to post it here. In Africa, I don't know, a lot of people know that gen, but I will post the picture here. So that generator is basically, I better pass my neighbor. And most of the time back in Nigeria, when there was no light, people use that generator, and in the context of that, it is actually a better pass my neighbor, because your neighbor does not have lights, but you have lights with that small gen. So the candle spirit is not even about I better pass my neighbor in this context. It's about, doing your own thing in your own space, because I feel like a lot of immigrants, especially African immigrants, they are all about this I better pass my neighbor vibe. And it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be in this year 2026. It shouldn't be. I really don't think that we're in any competition. Like, I feel like the only person that you're in competition with is yourself, right? But a lot of people feel like they're in competition with another person, and they need to overextend, they need to overprove, they need to do so much in such a short time. That's why we see a lot of people buying houses. I'm not saying this to intimidate anybody, but like, this thing that when someone comes to the UK and they are already buying a house, it's a very good thing, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times people are just doing that out of the sheer need to prove themselves. And that is what a candle spirit is not, in my own opinion. Like, obviously it's about those little things that you do every day, like consistently, those small things that you do, and you're not killing yourself about, I hope I'm not contradicting myself, and I'm not trying to say that people that are buying house under 2 years of coming to the UK are doing less or are doing too much. Please buy your house in peace, all right? So these are a few things that I do that help me embrace the can-do spirit and the can-do mindset in January without feeling pressured or the pressure. So the first on the list is drum rolls. So the first on the list is journaling daily. I don't know if you guys are doing that. I just recently started, and I have my journal that I do every day. You can pick the time of the day. Anytime you want to, write some things or your thoughts, you can do that. I think 5 minutes of journaling would do you a lot of good. Next on the list is weekly check-ins instead of yearly plans. So now, for those that do not know, obviously weekly check-ins, say you have a list of things that you wanted to do in the week, and at the end of the week, you just check, okay, these are the things I have actually achieved. What have I not been able to achieve? Do I carry them forward? And all the likes, right? Those weekly check-ins, it helps you manage your time properly, and it just keeps things more manageable. The next on the list is social media breaks. So I think this year a lot of people were going, I don't want to call it sabbatical, I don't know if that's a correct word, but a lot of people were taking social media breaks. The likes of Copy, she took her social media break, and many other people have taken social media breaks. I mean, if you search some celebrities, you see that they are no longer on Instagram, because some people decided to take social media breaks. So social media breaks is one of the good nuggets to consider in the can-do spirit mindset, having the can-do spirit mindset. And what does it really do for you? It helps. I feel like taking the social media breaks helps you re-strategize yourself. It helps you, it silences the noise. Now, a lot of times we see that on social media, depending on your, on the algorithm and your whatever you're searching, some people are seeing, imagine someone that is single, is seeing constant wedding videos on their social media, on their Instagram, their For You page, whatever it is. They are seeing constant wedding videos. Constant, yes. He proposed. How would you feel? You're going to feel some type of way. Or someone that is someone that is trying to, maybe someone that is just coming into the UK, and you'll see someone buy the house and the car and all the good stuff, and you're like, oh my god. Or maybe you're trying to be an influencer and you're seeing another influencer, they have gotten the brand deal that they wanted. Like I said, it's not as if all those things are actually bad in itself, but they can have like a subtle way of making you compare yourself with another person. So social media breaks can be one of those amazing things to do doing like in trying to get in yourself to have the can do mindset. Okay, the next on the list is celebrating small wins, right? Celebrating small wins is also another way of having the kind of spirit. Like a lot of people feel like until they hit that milestone, like until they hit that target, they celebrate nothing. I was celebrating nothing until I hit that. But I feel like if you cultivate the habit of celebrating yourself, no matter how small, celebrating yourself, it will give you that kind of mindset. Because when you celebrate yourself for one small thing, another thing will come. You still celebrate yourself for that one. You don't have to wait until it is massive, to appreciate yourself, because you put in the work. No matter how small it is, it's not easy. It's not easy for someone to stand up and push themselves to do something. Even making this video like this that I'm making, it's really not the easiest thing to do, because I have to like set up, I have to look at the lighting, I have to make sure that my phone has there's enough space. There's just so many things that goes on behind the scene. And I feel like a lot of people in their daily lives, there's so many things that go on behind the scene, and you don't realize that you need to settle down and actually celebrate. Oh, I did that myself. So do you get what I mean? So celebrate the small wins, no matter how small. And the last but not the least is protecting boundaries. So a lot of people will relate when I say that it is so important to protect your boundaries or to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves your energy. And trust me, people are going to test you in this year.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
Like, people are going to test you. Even this January that we just entered, people are going to test your energy. They're going to test you, and you have to protect it, because not everybody deserves that attention, that small clap back. Not everybody deserves it. So protect your energy at all costs. I feel like this is one of the most important tip on the can do spirit list. It's one of the most important things. Protect yourself, because again, protecting your energy might save you a lot of stress in this year. Protect your energy at work, protect your energy like within family, protect your energy even within friends. Like, just protect yourself, have those boundaries in place, because they're going to save you in the long run. Like, I feel like obviously we all know that boundaries are for us and not for the people. So have those boundaries for yourself, because they're going to safeguard you. Not, I feel like I'm having the whole safeguarding topics, but yeah, you have those boundaries, they're going to help. These steps that I've mentioned, they are not like the loudest of moves, they're not the biggest or the hugest of moves, if that's a word, but they are moves that are going to be sustainable in the long run. So if you're watching this and you feel pressured by vision boards, by social media, by big plans, by work, you're not alone. Okay, you're really not alone. So I'm going to hold your hands while I say this. Your candle spirit doesn't have to match anyone else. It's not about perfection, okay? Basically, what a candle spirit is, it's more personal, it's quiet, and it's steady, all right? Also, this is your own individual journey. It is your own, your own life and how you want to go about it. It's about taking those consistent steps daily, no matter how small they are. To my fellow immigrants, I see you. I know that the weight that we carry sometimes are not always visible. However, they are real. So let's not be so focused on the hustle and bustle. I mean, it's good. However, let's protect and honor our efforts. Let's celebrate our small wins, no matter how small they are. Let's protect our peace as well. Me, I'm not chasing new year, new me. Nah. What I'll be doing is I'll be protecting my energy. I'll be embracing my energy, protecting my energy, and moving at a pace that makes sense to me. And to be very honest, that to me is my own can-do spirit. All right, so guys, if you can relate to this subject, drop in the comment section what you think about the subject. How is your January going? Do you feel pressured? Do you feel motivated? What exactly, or how exactly is your January looking like? Please drop all that in the comment section. I look forward to replying. I look forward to reading you guys' comments. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of this vlog. If you like this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe onto this channel. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Don't forget to stay safe and make good choices. Bye.
Morning come, I know the snooze, I dey feel the breeze. New grace, I dey kneel, I dey pray for ease. Yesterday's drama, I don't wipe, I don't delete. Steady on my hustle, now good life, I dey greet you. See my focus sharp, you dey clear like satellite view. Bad.